Actually, no, I'm not, Lubicudi. The camera is in exactly the same position as it always is.
Now that we have some supplies,
right there.
we can start building.
If I was to go back here, sure, but now I can't, play the game. So. So I don't think I'm going to give it a negative, but that was not a good tutorial. That was a, here's what an RTS is, and it does what I personally consider to be one of the biggest complaints I can give to any tutorial, and that is grabbing the player and not letting them do anything other than the one thing you want them to do. Okay, now you've moved. Okay, hit F. No, hit F. Okay, you've hit F.
Captain's report, February 4th, 25.
20 years before the Halo event. I'm sure glad you all told me in chat that this is 20 years before the Halo event, or I never would have known that.
Destroy this holy relic, surely you jest.
The journey requires sacrifice. Set the charges. Return to us. Our patience is not infinite.
It will be done.
Regret, maybe you should consider your namesake just every now and again. Just a thought.
Serena, we need to re-establish Alpha Base before...
Here we go.
Why do these move so quickly? Like, that's not a complaint. Just look at that. Look at that. They're booking. Look at that. I wish Mammoth tanks moved that quickly. That is amazing. What's that, an escort mission where you escort people who are completely defenseless and who the enemy will completely ignore you in favor of killing, and you have no control over them? Sign me up! I'll admit it actually took me a minute or 5 to even realize what the structure of the mission was. 10 years from now, Tuxedo Brian has become the villain of his own RPG. Soon I will cleanse this world.
Is taking heavy fire. Requesting assistance.
Cargo 1's gonna die if this keeps up. Jesus.
Engaging enemy. Hornet on the way. Rolling.
This world isn't perfect. If only I could make it as beautiful as I. That's Tuxedo Brian, not me, to be clear.
The transport ships have been destroyed. We need to restart this operation.
What?
T-minus 5, 4, 3.
Now, I did save. I'm sorry, that is bullcrap right there. That is a mazo bullcrap.
On my way. On my way.
Like, if that had happened halfway through, maybe 5 minutes to go, sure. That happened 20 seconds before the mission completed. I'm sorry, that's a negative. That is a huge negative. What is this? Arcadia City. I'm just glad we got the 5 civilians out that we did. Maybe less. I don't know. It's hard to tell amongst the screaming and the fire. Get caught! Isn't that what the Crusades were all about?
Got it.
Sorry. That's right, Malicorn, you know what that means! Hammer.
Let's see what these Spartans can do.
There we go. Look at this!
This is too easy.
Their downed bodies are blocking the terrain!
On the way.
Oh my god.
On the move.
No, I've got to hold back. It's a beloved franchise. That means, wait a minute. That would be compromising
New launchers research.
the reviewer's code. Yeah, nobody likes Star Wars video games, honestly. I mean, why would anyone want to play a Star Wars video game? Don't be silly.
Reactor improved.
What troubles occupy your thoughts?
Hierarch, I did not wish to be impudent.
But you're a bumbling, stupid fool! No, do not take a drink every time you hear rolling. I am not gonna kill someone. That would kill you even if you were drinking water.
Supply pad complete.
That would not be a pleasant fate to go. Just saying. Good.
They're
Okay.
taking over. Get it! Ah!
India's signs are offline as well. How very ominous.
So anyways, the flood. What?
Yes, sir.
I'm just gonna say that again one more time in case I didn't make myself clear. What?
On the way.
Because I am reading chat, believe it or not. This is not taking a lot of my... Unlike the Halo games, this is taking very, very little of my attention. Probably just because I'm more used to strategy games in general. Or probably because this is not a very complex strategy game. Move! Oh my god! Did they just straight up infest half my units, or did they come out from the ground? I'm not sure what happened, but they
On the way.
body blocked me one way or the other. So let's say I'm evil. I know, shocking. And I have just kidnapped Oculus. And it's like, hey, Oculus, come here.
Air pad.
And I'm holding Oculus hostage. And Gum Gum walks up and is like, Gum Gum's like, no! And I'm like, yes, you will surrender the thing that will let me destroy the entire planet, including you and this hostage, or I will kill this hostage. And so Gum Gum's like, very well. Here's the thing that will let you destroy the entire world, and me, and the hostage. Here you go. And the whole time Oculus is like, don't do it. Don't surrender. No, I have to. Here you go. And then the evil villain's like, oh, and then either kills the hostage or goes off to destroy the world. And it's like, why? I'm sorry, that scenario, that's the typical, whoops, that was a misclick. That's the typical Hollywood hostage scenario. And huge pet peeve. You know what's sad? This is so obviously a console game, but I feel this is a better PC port than Skyrim is. Seriously. I'm not actually joking. I'm really not. Like, it feels and plays like a console game, but it's not irritating. It's not me wrestling with the controls like I do with Skyrim. It's not the controls literally don't work properly like in Skyrim.
Turret complete.
It's sad. I mean, I'm not trying to bash Skyrim, it's just, that's one of my go-to examples for bad PC ports. You know? Proto Gravemind. Yeah, that's game. That's game. Wrap it up, guys. We're done here. Of course there's Flood. Why wouldn't there be? Hey, Covenant, you want to shoot the parasites? No? Thought, really. Listen, Dexia, the Flood are iconic. You can't have a game without the iconicness, okay? We can't have a Halo game without Master Chief or the Flood. You gotta pick one. Otherwise, you just have Reach. Nobody wants that. Ugh. Yeah, he's doing the Naruto run, but it's weird because he's got dual energy blades. It's also taking him a minute to kill people, but that's okay. That's probably a balancing thing. Yes, there is such a thing as too many donuts, and Nero's as will become aware of what it's like to have too many donuts. But until that happens,